it's the same size, just many more. And in most cases, what you want to do is horizontally scale, though there may be reasons you would vertically scale as well. An example of vertically scaling might be if you're setting up a test, you'll use a really small machine, and then you'll scale it up to run the test, and then shut her down. So that's an example of vertical scaling. It is resilient by design, and I'll speak to how and why. And then another key element, and many of these come from NIST, but you'll see them also referenced in other places, it's on demand. And that's a different model for many of us, and I'll speak to that when I'm talking about the considerations, including managing your money on it. All right, so let's talk about NIST for a second, a little bit of buzzword bingo, and there will be plenty of them. If you have specific questions about buzzwords, and you can type them in and we can address them, or you feel free to reach out to us afterwards. I'm happy to explain anything that may be unclear. What are the 3 cloud service models? Now, for background, if we were doing this face-to-face, you'd win swag if you got the questions right. Unfortunately, that isn't the case here. The answer, of course, is information or infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. The difference, infrastructure as a service, you have a bunch of boxes, somebody else is hosting them. You upload your software, your information. Generally, the OS will come with it, but you'll have to bring your own licenses and things like that. Platform as a service, that tends to speak more to developers, not necessarily, but that tends to be, here's a development environment for doing X, Y, or Z. And then software as a service is how many of us interact with things such as Netflix or Dropbox or, heck, even your web-based email. Now, there's an emerging term in buzzword bingo, so this one will win you a couple bucks at your favorite watering hole, called, and it's actually BP, Business Process as a Service, not PBAS, Business Process as a Service. And the best thing I can